Hi, and welcome to the first episode of Leadership with Miss Snuffy. This is very strange because I'm in my office talking to my phone, and I'm really worried that somebody's going to come into my office and wonder what on earth I'm doing. But here we go. So, what do I want to talk to you about? Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you about this great conversation that I had with a parent the other day. It was so funny. So it was the father and the mum. They both come in, year 11, and I'm trying to say to them, we've got to give up the phone, and we've got to give up the video games, we've got to do this, and they're saying, yeah, maybe, and we're arguing about this phone, back and forth, And they say, yeah, we're a bit concerned because, their boy had been kept into one of our homework clinics one night, and the teacher had forgotten to put it on our reward system, which is what the parents use to check to see where their kids are and stuff. And I said, yeah, no, I know about that. And I spoke to the teacher at the time. It was a mistake. Apologies, really sorry. And they said, yeah, okay, fine. But, there's something else that we're worried about. And I said, yes, okay. So what's your worry? And they said, well, when our boy puts his hand up in the lessons, he doesn't get picked up so often, The teacher tends to forget about him. And I said, oh, okay. And I didn't think it was such a big deal. I thought, right, well, and I said, the teacher's just hasn't realized that that he's got his hand up, or hasn't realized he doesn't choose him as often as other children. So just tell me who it is, and I'll tell the teacher, and then all will be well, because they'll have your boy at the front of their mind. And the dad said, oh, I don't know. I don't know which teacher. And I said, oh, okay, well, don't worry. I mean, just ask your boy, and then let me know, and then I'll tell the teacher. And do you know what this dad said? He said, well, the thing is, I don't want to ask my boy, because if I ask him, he'll think I'm being negative about the school, and I wouldn't want him to feel that I was being critical of the school. And I was just there going, yes, sir, you are right. And I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. And I said, I'm wrong. You're right. You're absolutely on it, sir. I mean, I wish I was on it as you are. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to tell all of the teachers just to look out for your boy, just in case sometimes he's being missed out with his hand being up. It was so thrilling. It was so thrilling, especially recently. I mean, for those of you who don't realize why I'm so thrilled about this, is that recently I wrote an article, and I wrote a little piece on Twitter as well about how important it is for parents not to show their child that they're annoyed with the school, to support the school. And people would take this to mean, oh, well, that means if my child comes home and talks about how something terrible happened at school, that I shouldn't believe my child. I mean, obviously there are exceptional cases. I'm talking about this exact situation that this father showed, which was that he had a bit of a problem. What did he do? He came to me, the head, and that's exactly what I was suggesting. And he didn't say it as, oh, I hate this school, why are you doing this to my boy? He just said, look, there's a bit of a problem. How can we fix it, right? And I don't want to involve my boy. I want to do this privately between me and the head, so that my boy thinks I'm 100% positive at all times with the school. And it was wonderful to see, wonderful that this man got that. And it's my advice to parents. Now, obviously, parents, you don't have to take my advice. I've just seen this many years, over the years, I've seen it happen. And when parents go marching on down to the school to tell that school what they think, it affects their child's buy-in to the school, and it affects their happiness, their general happiness, because children really succeed when they bond with their teachers, they bond with the school, and they trust their teachers. And parents really need to do their utmost not to undermine that trust and that bond if they want their child to succeed. But that's just my advice, People don't need to listen to my advice. And yesterday, again on parents, just to let you know, we had this year 7 parents evening, and there were so many parents afterwards who were saying, oh, my child's really changed since joining Michaela. I'm so happy and so grateful. And they were so grateful. It was lovely. And this one woman, she works at Asda, and she came up to me and she said how excited she was and how she'd signed us up for this green token scheme that they have at ASDA, and she'd signed up the school for that, and how she was so excited and so thrilled that her daughter was just really thriving here. So I wanted to share that with you too. And so what's the point of this channel? Well, I just figured Twitter is not the place to try and get ideas across, because you have to do it in, is it 280 characters, I think? I'm not even sure, but I think so. And it's impossible. And sometimes people take one tweet and off it goes, and you don't see the context of the other tweets around it. And then people tell me that I've said things which I wasn't even saying, but because they've only got one tweet, that's all they make assumptions. So I thought it'd be really great to do a channel where, in particular, teachers might be interested. But you know what? I think parents as well. My advice today actually is for parents. So yeah, I've never done this before. And look at this. I have managed to get on top of the tech, this tripod and this attachment for the iPhone, and then this microphone. Look at my microphone. So if I can do this, you can do anything. My way every day is I always think, what have I managed to achieve today? And I've achieved a few things, but one of the biggest things I've achieved today is I have recorded this, I have sorted out the tech, and I've sorted out my hair. So there you go. Every day is a success. I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye.